Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets offense will get the first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet.
The ball security doesn't just... quarterbacks and receivers, QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. This is a designed run. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From his end zone, he'll go up top. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just going to keep it after the snap. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Going with the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Finds space on the right. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Rides the back and leaves it. Fighting off the defender. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Right on the money. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Pressure coming. Looking down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Black Knights. A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Nittany Lions are at the line. To convert on 3rd and short. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Going to the running game. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Barrels ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers. Oh.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled.
Touchdown, Army! Special teams proving to be special. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. They'll try the run. Across the 45. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel.
Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Black Knights. Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. On the option. He'll toss it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. On the option. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Now on the option. Slithers into space. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Army. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Works the middle of the field. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to fire. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Dead center perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he's going to bring it out. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Black Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Makes it past the marker. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Past the 20. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll run the option. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Nittany Lions backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal. They'll try to just steamrolling the defense. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Here comes the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. I don't know that there's anything more demoralizing to an offense than the fumble. I know the defense makes plays, but sometimes they just seem so unnecessary or sloppy.
And I think the offensive coordinator now has some decisions to have to make. Oftentimes, Reese, we see running backs fumble, they get benched. Well, this offense, they're not going to bench this guy because of his talent. But how many more times do you trust him to carry the football on design quarterback runs after that fumble?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Off play action on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. The give to the back. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Right down the gut of the field. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Johnson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Got a little space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it, and you didn't pick it." Turning it on! The 50, the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Army! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Marshall. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Caught in the backfield. It's Ramsey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Johnson wants to throw it. The screen, and watch out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Brings him to the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Gets the first himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Now he's looking to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Nice job by the kickoff team. He stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Motion from the back. The option look. Now the pitch. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Toss sweep right. Across the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Black Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Goes to the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Bringing it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice.